Hello, everyone. This is Kate Steinbacher with the Coaches Console, and today I am so proud to introduce to you one of our top rock star boot campers. You wonder what boot camp is. Boot camp is a 10-week program that Coaches Console runs twice a year to support coaches in becoming amazing business owners. You know, each of us are fabulous coaches, but one of the toughest things for us to do I think, is become a great business owner. And when you're becoming a great business owner, that's when you start to make money so you can truly get the world coached. Well, we had a contest, and one of our amazing winners, top 11 we had 250 people in the boot camp. So the top 11, one of them is who you're looking at right now, Jennifer Horvath. Welcome, Jennifer.
Hi, Kate.
Hi. I am so excited for you. Rock on, sister. This is great.
I am so pumped to be selected.
Good. So let me ask you a few questions so that we can begin to get to know you better and what this whole boot camp thing is about. In the very beginning, what was it that made you say yes to joining boot camp?
I was starting to cobble together a bunch of different technologies to support my coaching business. And I found I was spending more time playing with them instead of actually building them. And I came across Coaches Console, and it just happened to be the perfect time that you had opened spaces for Easy Breezy Bootcamp. And I looked at it and sat in, I think, on a webinar, and I thought, this is going to be perfect because it'll give me a timeline, it'll give me some structure, it'll give me some accountability. And I just loved that there was also a group of people that we were working through this. As probably many people who are listening to this, starting your own business can be really isolating and kind of lonely. And so I was really also drawn to the community that we were building around Easy Breezy Bootcamp.
Nice. That's great. Well, let me ask a little bit about you. So some people call it a niche, whatever. What is your niche? Who do you serve?
Yeah, I work with mothers who are just tired of feeling overwhelmed and stressed and hauling around that mommy guilt, who really want to step into loving their lives and feeling calmer and living a more meaningful life.
Even though they have kids.
Even though they have kids. And it is possible.
So share with me, what were some of the pains that some of your clients have experienced, and what were some of the results that they've gotten from working with you?
So a lot of them come in having a sense of lost identity, I would say. They kind of forget who they are, what they like. They're just really going about life in kind of a routine manner, feeling a little bit sad, maybe disappointed, guilty, and then finding themselves numbing those sensations with Netflix and wine and Facebook. And
yeah, I get that.
Which we all do. And it's great in short periods, but you get to that point where you're just surviving. And so what I see with my clients is they really step into this thriving mode where they get very intentional about what they want their life to be with their family, with their career, and taking time for themselves. And so, yeah. And so kind of on the back end, I see them being very clear about what they want. They're happier, they're calmer with their kids. And I just see themselves really bloom and the relationships with their kids and their family.
Nice. So it is possible to be a mom and a partner and have your own life as well.
Absolutely. In fact, research has shown that if mothers take care of themselves, we can actually be even better mothers and even better partners.
Wow. And as women, we don't always remember that, do we?
We sure don't. It's really easy to put everybody else first.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, if nothing else, I mean, I'm sure you have many techniques and things that you do. If you can get a person to go from not taking care of themselves to taking care of themselves, that's huge right there. How beautiful. Wow. Okay, let's talk a little bit. The boot camp was 10 weeks. It was 4 clinic calls, it was live webinars, it was Monday calls, it was Facebook. Wow. What did you find was most helpful for you that helped you become a rock star?
The very first thing that set me up for success was at the beginning when it was recommended that we write an A letter, which is essentially a letter that you write having successfully completed it to yourself in today's moment, saying what you did to get there. And so that helped me to really set my intentions, get specific on what I was going to do. And it's funny, I kind of put that aside after I had done it. And upon completing the session or the course, I went back and looked at it, and I realized I had done things on there that I'd forgotten that I said I would, which was really great. So that set me up for success. The structure was excellent. And just working it one step at a time. It sometimes is overwhelming when you're starting your business because you can see, the 100 things that need to get done. And so the structure was also really supportive to me. Mm-hmm. I loved having access to my coach. So those days that you start to get in your own head and start to second guess your approach. She was excellent in helping to get me focused and providing feedback, because of course she had been there too and knew what it was like. And so those kind of three things were really key.
Cool. Yeah. And I'll explain to those people listening, in the Easy Breezy Bootcamp, you are assigned a coach that works with you through what we call the client log, which is a great way of keeping track of what you each say. You can upload documents in the system and share things with each other, maybe your free gift or whatever it is, get feedback, get settled down sometimes, just what every coach does. So it's a wonderful opportunity. So I'm glad that was helpful for you. Great. So, a lot of people buy a product and they have great intentions, and then it goes on the shelf. Yes. What did you do that helped you stay focused? Did you attend the live classes? Did you do it on your own? What was it for you that helped you stay focused and make this a valuable opportunity?
Yeah. I said that these 10 weeks are my priority, and I'm going to attend all the live classes, which I did. I think I missed one, but I was quick to get the recordings, which was super helpful.
Great.
And I was just thinking that this is my chance to get my business up and going, and I'm committed to investing the time, obviously the money and the energy, and just standing up for myself for that. Yeah.
Walking your talk, girl. I love it. Sometimes we forget to do that. That's awesome. Good. Yeah. Would you do anything differently if you did it again?
Oh, that's a great question. I think I had joined right pretty much at the time we had started Bootcamp. So I think for those few people who had a couple weeks to start thinking and playing with the technology a little bit more, if I had that, that would have been lovely. I don't think it prevented me from getting as far as I would, but doing a little bit more preparatory thoughts would have helped, I think.
Cool. Great. Well, that's another reason why, some people, it depends on when you hear about it, of course, but a lot of people hem and haw, and sometimes it's good to say, is this for me? And yes, or it's not for me, and no. That's a great thought. What kind of results have you gotten as a result of being an Easy Breezy Bootcamp? Have things changed in your business?
Things have absolutely changed. I am almost at 300 subscribers, and I had 0 when I started.
Whoa, congratulations.
And through the process, one of the things I had said in my A letter that I was going to run a couple workshops just to kind of get out there and test the Pain Island and Pleasure Island points. And so I was doing that, and that resulted in 40. But even since January 1st, now that the system is set up, it's clear, I have my free gift. So I've gotten those 250 people purely from downloading my free gift. So, I'm like so much further ahead because of Easy Breezy Bootcamp.
Nice. It works. I love it. So what would you say was the most fun? What you enjoyed the most, or the funniest moment for you, or something like that during the boot camp?
Oh, you know what? The hot seat were my favorite because I really love to learn from people and what they're going through. And so when you or Melinda opened up the opportunity for one of us to jump in and get coaching, I learned probably the most by being part of that community. And it was super fun and we had lots of laughs.
Nice. Yeah, I agree. And for those listening, one of the things that we do in the boot camp is during some of the clinic calls where you get to practice. And so we'll ask people from the group to raise their hand and say, I'm willing to be on the hot seat, or we call it the love seat. And during that period of time, we allow you to chat live for everyone to hear and share your challenge so that you can then be coached by either Melinda or myself. And of course, everyone on the call learns from it. And you're obviously one of those folks who gathered a lot from that. So that's really cool. Great. Was there a part of the boot camp that was tough for you? The toughest part?
Beginning the freebie, I think, felt a bit overwhelming. But during one of your calls, I believe, Kate, it was one of the Monday calls, and you said, this is you have perfect timing. And we had a conversation about that. And that really just helped to kind of calm that amygdala that was like, freaking out. Just like, this I am in my perfect time and I am moving forward. And I believe the other point you had made is like, just get a draft out. It doesn't need to be perfect. And I definitely have some perfectionist tendencies. So that was good. It was like, that's right. I can just get it out. I can modify it later if I want. And I have gone back and made some tweaks, but that was really supportive for me.
Good. Yes, one of the things we teach in boot camp is that you want to have a free gift as a client magnet, the thing that Jennifer is using now on her website that people can sign up for. And that's how she's building her list. And when we tell them to do a free gift in the boot camp, there's this, oh God, what is that? And even though we offer guidance, it's tough because you're putting yourself out there, but we do walk you through it. And the two things, Melinda always says, your timing is perfect. And I always say, do it badly. You'll be surprised at how good it is. I'm glad that was helpful. Another question I have for you. What are your next steps? What marketing techniques are you going to use? You're beginning to build that list. That's awesome. What's next for you?
Yeah. So most of that has been driven by Facebook ads. So my next step, though, I'm realizing is I need to show a bit more of who I am. And so I'm looking at doing a little bit of video because video is so much richer than even writing words. So doing that. And then also I've been working on my pitch. So that it's really comfortable, and been looking at a few places where I can start to connect with some of my potential clients locally.
Nice. Yeah. Once you figure out who it is you want to work with, and we look at that as a group of people, a group of individuals that have the same problems. In your case, Jennifer, it's moms, but it could be any group of people, men, women, whatever, that have the same challenges or problems that you as the coach help to correct. And that's looking to find them. And for your case, obviously moms, they have hang out where kids hang out, I guess.
Yes. And also on Facebook. So that works quite well.
That's great. Now that you've got your business set up, you came to us, it wasn't set up, you didn't have anybody in your list. What are the advantages to having it all set up and your business being integrated in a well-oiled machine, we call it?
Relief. There's way less stress. I'm spending more time working in my business. So actually doing some more article writing and figuring out how to get out there versus spending my time trying to create systems that don't work together. So I feel really confident that my back end is there to support it. I have all my contracts ready to go. I love that Coaches Console offers a login area for my clients, and just other things that other systems, even if I was able to cobble it together, wouldn't do a good job of.
Nice.
So yeah, it really just brings me a whole bunch of confidence.
That's great. Yeah, when you have a foundation from which to jump off, it makes it so much easier then to begin to talk to those clients or those potential clients and invite them in.
Yeah.
All right, one last question I have, and that is what coaching challenge would you offer a new coach, or what would you say to a new coach? Why should you do this, or what? What's a challenge you can offer to a new coach?
Well, I challenge you to invest in yourself, which means investing in great education and systems that you can rely on. So then you can turn all of your attention to your clients and know that you have a foundation that will allow you to be the best coach you can be.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's so true. I wish I had known that in the very beginning. Whew,
Me too.
would have made a huge difference for me. Well, listen, tell me, before we wrap up, tell me, like, who is your ideal client? What does she look like? What is she like? Who's your ideal client? Who should contact you?
Yeah, you know what? It's working moms. They have so much on their plate. And it can be stressful and it can be overwhelming and you get snappy with your kids. And I really would love to work with those women who are just done with that. Like, time to put things together, get clear on what they want for themselves, for their family, and start to make those changes. Even little tiny changes make a huge difference.
Yeah.
And when you're there, you are a better mother and you're a better, wife, and you're just a better person. And then when you look back on your life, 60 years later, you can say, you know what, I showed up the way I wanted to show up in my life.
Beautiful. Beautiful. What's your website so we can find you?
Yes, I'm at heartlifted.com.
Heartlifted.com. Nice. Is it plural hearts or heart?
Single heart.
Single heart. So heart, Heart, lifted, LIFTED, .com. Nice, Jennifer. Awesome. Well, folks, all I can tell you is this, that Jennifer has worked hard through this program. She's done a brilliant job. Check out her website. Definitely check out her free gift. It is so valuable. Actually, it's valuable for moms. It's valuable for anybody, really, to begin to talk about how can I make small changes in my life to really make a big difference all the way around. So I encourage you to check out heartlifted.com and check out Jennifer. She's awesome. Jennifer, thank you so much. Melinda and I are just on our knees grateful that you committed to this, that you invested in yourself to become the amazing coach you are. So congratulations on being a winner.
Thank you to both of you. I should be the one who